Alright, bud. Here we go. I got the achievement I was looking for a little while ago. I haven't been back in this game for a bit, but I did want to show you around. So, this is about where I started this one. Absolutely beautiful. Idyllic. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember exactly the spot because there is a giant quarry that I dug out. It's somewhere down here. I don't really remember because I didn't mark it, and I completely destroyed the pod that you start with. Pardon. Anyway. Somewhere around here. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. It looked great. You know? Anyway. Let's go to the base. I definitely destroyed the space engineer a lot of times on these trees. I was going back and forth so much that I started bobbing and weaving, turning into a little game. Because right where I started is about where I was moving things back and forth. Because I wanted on this hill over here. So I was just going back and forth, and just absolutely beaning these trees. Wha-bam! Welcome to Earth Base 1. Here's a couple of our quarries too. Cobalt I found. This is why I wanted to start a base here, because I found iron, I found cobalt, the two things I needed the most of. This should be my super big. Does this one go down? Yeah, buddy. There it is. I'll give you a quick little taste. Yeah. Yeah, I did some work. We'll go back. We'll come back later. Alright. Here is Earth Base 1. Give you a little sky view here. Alright. Over there on the left, that was a late added platform for building a fighter. I learned how to put in blueprints. It's not perfect, but it was a fun little thing. So I blueprinted out a little fighter jet, a little self-contained one. So, front door, yeah, buddy. Little cargo not connected to anything, so that I can leave things for anybody that needs to walk in here, grab some stuff. Everything else is totally connected, though. This is our base. Control. Did I? This should have a name, shouldn't it? Earth Base 1. No, I didn't give it a funny name. How disappointing. Anyway. This is our giant assembler. Totally loaded out. Connected to... Oh, this should be the O2, right? Yep, this is the O2, Jenny. Are we good on hydrogen? I don't have a hydrogen bottle. Oh, boy. Perfect. Alright. This is our hallway onto our flight deck. This is a self-contained little fighter jet. Little transport. We'll get to that in a minute. But this beefy bitch right here. This is the Miner 1.0. As you can see, it needs 8 down thrust, up thrust. You know what I meant. Shut up. Tons of batteries, tons of space. Oh, this is a big, beefy bitch. And I had to protect it because I kept bumping into stuff and breaking shit off. So all this right here on the sides, this is just armor because I kept bumping into shit. This is the first time I practiced using sorters. So I sorted out all the just regular old dirt and sent it out this ejector. So I only got the ore that I was looking for. That came super late because I was just taking as much as I could. You see this big bitch? This took a long time to deal with. Alright, we'll go to the underbelly. So I built it on a hill. So this hill sloped down from left to right, and I built straight out so that I would have a cavity underneath so I could fill with a bunch of refineries and just these two giant containers, storage containers. And this was super cool. Did I break it? Oh, I broke it all down. So this, I put like 8 drills on one on one conveyor belt here and just bored straight into all of this. it was huge. It was so noisy. God damn. We'll have to do it together one time. But yeah, I just drilled deep into this sumbitch. Alright, so this is the underbelly. This is my stairs that I connected it with. I enjoyed all this. This was a lot of fun. And I added living quarters just for fun. So we got some lockers, some just aesthetic things. This is our gorgeous kitchen, as you can see. Sun-drenched, because the sun kind of... There, no, you son of a bitch, son. Get fucked. All right, this is where we sleep. There was 4 of us. Well, there was going to be 4 of us, but it turned out to just be me exploring the cosmos. But I ain't complaining. It was goddamn fun, and it took forever. So I was designing this sumbitch for way too long. Here's our shower, right? Nice. Here is the commode. There is no door in the commode. So get used to pooping with an audience. These are the cryo chambers that were going to be used if anybody was going to come play for any extended period of time. I wouldn't recommend sleeping in one of these, only because when I built them, at one point one of them exploded. Never did figure out why, so don't sleep in them. Anyway, these are the beds. I enjoy this. And look at this. Watch this. Yeah, you can climb up the ladder. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Useless. All right, let's go. We'll go upstairs. This is our wind farm. How many did I end up building? You know, I didn't build as many as I thought. But we got a permanent wind farm. Here's our connection piece. This is where our shuttle used to be. My first exploration shuttle was docked here. We'll be seeing that in a little while. I did add turrets, but Earth is safe. I didn't add any wolves or anything on Earth. That's a stack of batteries. Here's a fun fact. That's too many batteries. You don't need that many batteries. But this is just a little side dock for building. Oh no, the blueprint's gone. Ah, well, we won't bother with it. But anyway, I would project a blueprint from down here, and then it would be about building level. So I just go over here, grab my materials, and just fill in the blueprint when it popped up. I wonder why I got rid of it. I don't know, something must have been wrong with it. I'm gonna see more underground craziness. I got carried away. Look at this. Look what I did. What the? Oh, it's a thunder. Okay, thunder crack in the game. Jesus Christ. Uh-oh. 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 Yep, and all connected. Why are these 2 different colors of black? Oh, God, I gotta go fix this. Anyway, so this connects underneath the cryo chambers right here, and then this tube connects straight into the large cargo container, and the cargo containers obviously connect directly into the assembler and the refinery down here. Let me see if I can show you again, and here we are. We're back here. That is how I connected everything underneath, gross and dirty, but I made the pretty top just like an Afghan. Oh boy, jeez. There we go. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot. This was the little drill. So Corey was working on this, and then he gave up on it. I did try to fix it a little bit, try to help him out a little bit, but I should probably just delete this sumbitch. But I even gave him a ramp so he could figure it the fuck out. He never did. All right, let's get up our stairs. All right. I hope you got a cup of coffee ready, because we are going to base number 2, Astro Base. Goodbye, number 1 base. This may be the last time I see you. It's been a lot of fun. All right. Get in the fucker. There we go. What do I need to turn on? Just this, right? And we're locked. We want to unlock. Perfect. All right. Let's go. Base 2, Astro Base. All right. Goodbye, base. You will be missed. Okay. Now, hopefully we are... Man, my mouse is extra sensitive. Alright. This is going to take a while. Are we far enough up? Alright, so I also figured out how to clean up these hotkeys in a big way. So... Oh god, I hope I remember how to do this. Okay, so I should kill... If I press number 1, I kill all of my thrusters, and then if I hit number 7, I'll turn on only my forward thruster. Perfect. And then I can force override that thruster. Perfect. So now I'm not touching anything. I'm not touching the keyboard. I'm only touching the mouse because I'm not using up extra hydrogen doing this. So I set number 8 and number 9 to be my thrust override, so I can turn it down as many kilonewtons as I need. So about 120, and I'll still be at max speed because I'm at 0.66% of the gravity, 65% of the gravity. Son of a bitch. Let me drink this coffee. It's delicious. Black Rifle coffee. Hot damn, Jimmy. Okay. So one of the issues I had with this design here was that I only gave it one hydrogen tank, as you can see. I gave it 2 batteries. How come the battery lights are not on? Oh, that's concerning. So if I tried to fire out of the gravity well the normal way, I'd be using up way more hydrogen than is necessary. In fact, I'm going to turn down the kilonewton force. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now we're at 72. And you know, if I were to just press forward, it would use all the energy, which would be a waste of energy in the long run, and I would burn through my hydrogen before I even got to this point, most likely. Or I'd be so low that I would have to sit around waiting for it to refill if I had ice in my inventory. I should have probably checked for ice in the inventory. We do. Yeah, and I realized I needed 2 O2 generators in order to cover the... or at least to try to beat the amount of hydrogen being spent. So I think for something like this, 2 O2 generators are going to be a necessity. But as you can see on the front, I have a hydrogen engine up there. That is to generate power to recharge the batteries, because I designed this particular ship to be self-sufficient. It doesn't have a connecting point anywhere, so it cannot connect to a base. So I had to find a way to generate enough power to recharge the batteries, which again, don't look like they're on, but it says I have 2 hours of battery life. Let's take a look at my control panel. Gyro is on. The ore detector's off. The antenna's on. What is using up all the power? Is it just the... it must just be the rear thruster then. Yeah, let me turn it off and just see. No? Alright. Alright, we should be able to kill more of the power. So we're getting slow. We're slowing down right now at 24. We're going back to 48. To stay at max, and you can see my O2 generator with how little power I'm using. I'm staying at 100% fuel, so I don't need to worry about losing fuel. Black Rifle coffee, delicious. This was the blueprint design that I made and built in my secondary spot. It's kind of neat. I like it. But again, it is self-sufficient, so it's not meant to connect to a base. It's really only meant to transport, to explore. I call it my fighter because I thought about altering it to have a weapons platform, but that didn't really turn out. It's still possible, but I don't think this design is gonna work for that. I'll come back to it. Are we out of the gravity well? Almost. So this first base we're going to is just inside the gravity well of the planet, because I didn't want to go out into deep space just yet. I needed the in-game gravity. Oh boy. Okay, perfect. I needed the in-game gravity to help orient my position, because I wasn't quite comfortable enough yet. Alright. Another poor design feature on this is I only have one back thrust, so I cannot stop very well. This is not the opening, huh? I lost the opening. Alright, well, you're not going anywhere, right? Shit, I'll go find it. Let's go. No. What did I do? Should be right there. Oh boy. I'll tell you what. GPS. What about, did I? No, must have erased it. Oh, alright, well, never mind. I'll show you from the other direction. Go. Astro base was the second base. I called it the Acropolis because it was dark and scary up here. Especially when your lifeline is so thin when you first get up here. You pretty much have one ship and you're carrying up enough supplies to try and build a second base. And if something goes wrong, you're screwed. Alright, let's lock. Let's turn everything off. I'm just going to turn everything off. Actually, you know, the hydrogen engine can stay on, but I'm going to turn off the hydrogen tank so that the engine cannot siphon the fuel from the tank. We don't need the antenna because this is going to be next to our base. Alright, good enough for me. So, this is where we started, right up here. And I did want to be inside the gravity well. So we're 0.08% of the gravity. That is the Acropolis down there. So we started up here, as you can see. I go crazy on batteries. Definitely don't... I didn't need 4, but I did it. I got my solar farm. Ain't no wind up here. And am I gonna... I wonder if I'll hurt myself. Yeah, I am gaining quite a lot of speed. Okay, that's good enough. Alright. This is my quarry from up here. And I built this little ramp down here to the Acropolis. And I went all the way up. That is a oxygen farm, just to add a little extra oxygen in here. That is what the original shuttle... well, no, that's the new shuttle that was redesigned over and over and over again. But that's how I got up here the first time. And this was just a very bare bones, basic Acropolis. That's the oxygen vent. This is, again, is a cargo container not connected to anything, so that if anybody joins me, anywhere they spawn, they get a bunch of stuff. While I'm here, I should look for the O2. What did I do wrong? You should have refilled. This is probably not connected. I probably screwed up a connection somewhere. Not important. Anyway, this is the Acropolis. Dark and scary up here. Oh, this was what I wanted to show you, this view. This is part of the reason that I chose this, because of this sweet-ass tunnel. And then you have the Earth and my base right down there. I thought about putting this in a bunch of different spots, like down here. I thought it was really cool. I wanted to add different spots down here, but realistically I needed to go to the top in order to get decent line of sight to the sun for the solar panels. Alright, so this is the first vehicle I built that got me off of Earth. And as you can see, it didn't look like this before, but as you can see, we made a lot of altercations. We needed more more storage, so we just slapped him on the back. Needed more power, so I just put a big one on the back. Big thruster. A whole lot of drills. I got carried away. Alright, are we full? Perfect. Alright, let's check. We have a lot of ice. Perfect. Alright, yeah, we'll be fine. Let me just check my S1 designations here. Are my gyros on? Gyros are on. Batteries on. Connector. Everything should be just fine. Alright, so we want to press 1. We're going to fire up the engines. Press 2. We're going to unlock from the connector. Perfect. Alright. Let's go get to the deep space base. Oh, you son of a bitch. Goodbye, deep space, or astro base. Alright, so this is actually going to take a little while too, so I'm going to turn off the inertia dampeners. Because, oh, I forgot, we're still in the gravity well. But we only need 4 kilonewtons. Perfect! Black Rifle Coffee. Oh, buddy. Now, I'm particularly excited about this part of the video. Because old Captain Cram and myself played this game a while back, and we couldn't figure out how to make a truck drive. And then when we figured out how to make it drive, we couldn't figure out how to stop it or turn it. We didn't know what we were doing at all. And we didn't know how to power it. So we just put we just put light armor blocks on wheels and then put a solar panel on top of the bed of the truck. Nothing worked. We didn't know what we were doing. So we've come very far. But old Captain Cram and myself, I tried to build my first large-scale ship. I wanted to name it the Galahad. So I am excited to finally show you a completed and fully functional Galahad. But it's gonna take a minute, and I'm not editing this shit, so you can fast forward or you can sip your coffee. This was a lot of fun. This one was a lot of fun. I mean, it took me a while to figure out, but I got the control bar menu down. So from here I can turn off my thrusters. I can turn on only my forward thruster. I can change the, right. We don't need to be using anything. Turn it off. Everything turns off. Perfect. Now that we're in deep space, I don't have to use anything. As soon as I get up to speed, so the max speed for us is 100 meters a second. So if I turn off the inertia dampeners, the inertia just carries us the whole way. And that saves me. I wonder how many, hold on. How many O2s did I put in this? There's only one O2 generator. Yeah, I remember that. This one took forever to fill up. You have to have 2 O2 generators, or it takes forever. This deep space base was chosen because I happened to find a lot of materials around this base. Like, I found a ton of ice, I found cobalt, I found platinum, I found gold. I found literally everything I needed right in this little area. Well, it's not little, but comparatively speaking, it was small enough that this was the best spot. And there was iron on here, and every time I find an iron spot, I just want to build a ton of shit on it. Let's turn on our inertia dampeners. This one I built a little bit... This one I built smarter. There's 3 reverse thrusters going on. 1 giant thruster forward, and just a bunch of little ones. They're all hydrogen, so I could break Atmo with this again. I could go back down to Earth with it. But this is an in-space vehicle now. This is Deep Space Base 3. Damn it. Base 3, Deep Space. More solar farms. Again, more than you need. I didn't need that many. But I do that. I enjoy it. Alright. Let's dock this bitch. Oh, whoops. Uh-oh. Oh, they're gonna dock my pay for that one. Long legs, 5'9". There we go. Alright, what should I turn off? Do I need to turn anything off? No, forget it. We're good. Alright. Let's go check out the Deep Space Base. So again, a solar farm. It's just excessive. I know. But only 3 batteries this time. Right? It's better. This is a hydrogen engine on the outside, because I was having issues with maintaining energy in the beginning. I practiced some glass up here. This took a while. I kept screwing up the glass. I kept breaking the seal and couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. This is my baby. I was gonna build more onto this, but I found so many materials that I didn't need to. I was ready. I found so many things so close. I was ready to go. This is my little view of Earth that I enjoy very much. And this was actually just supposed to be the entrance hall. That's all this was. With a great view over there. That's my Explorer. I enjoy that one quite a bit. That one is very well designed, very compact. We're going to talk about it in a minute. Let's heal up a little bit. So yeah, this was a lot of just practicing. I just wanted to see what I could do. So I made this vented ceiling. Vented. This pointed ceiling. Fuck off. And I wanted it to go further. I wanted more. But as you can see, didn't need to. I started it, and I found so much shit that it was time to girder. That it was time to go big. So the reason I needed to go into deep space was so that I could build a ship very, very large that wouldn't be constantly pulled towards Earth. And the base to the Astro base was pretty much just a pit stop base. It was still in the gravity well, so that things would fall towards Earth. But here is my Explorer unit. I like this one quite a bit. So this one is only designed to explore, so it's got great maneuverability, as you can see from all the shit I put on it. Let's... Alright, we need to turn on, unlock. This baby has got so much speed. Let's go see the Galahad. The very first fully functioning Galahad. It is my baby. There is a lot going on. I got some turrets. I finally built the jump drive, buddy. God, that took a while, huh? Figured that out. That is the back door. Oh, yes. Oh, she's so beautiful. You're so beautiful, Mr. Galahad. His pronouns are she. Alright. Let's open this baby up. Alright, terminal for the Galahad. I want the hangar door. And I would like that hangar door to open, please. Yeah, buddy! That took a while to figure out. There's a bunch of shit in here that I learned. I also learned that if you put artificial gravity upside down, you smash your cranium up against the fucking roof. Had to invert... Uh-oh. Better pay attention. What am I bumping? What did I do wrong? What is going on? You, get in here. Thank you. I've got to pay attention. So this is the docking bay for the Galahad. I'm very proud of it. Okay. Probably need to repair something. I think I bumped into something. There we go. Lock, turn off. Perfect. So if I turn off my jetpack, I land. Because I put in artificial gravity. Yeah, buddy. Let's close this bad boy up. The Galahad. Cannot open the terminal. Oh, whoops. I gotta be in. So this beefy bitch, this is my miner. My deep space miner. Oh, she's glorious, isn't she? Oh my goodness. Look at her go. All ion. So this can only fly in space. Oh, she's so beautiful. And this is all heavy armor. Because I kept bumping into shit. So beautiful. Let me just... Did I bump into shit? No? It doesn't matter. Alright. Well, this is my bay. My ship bay. My miner. My explorer. Absolutely gorgeous. This was a wall that I put in to just stop me from smashing into shit. It was just a point of reference, really, because everything is connected. And if you didn't notice, let me see if I can show you my designations. I cleaned up the designations quite a bit. So if what am I doing wrong? Thank you. Control panel. So this is the miner 2. So M2 gets me everything that's only connected to the ship that I'm currently in, and this is all the hidden shit because I just keep all this on. Because these things are all running off of generators now, or reactors now. So with uranium, you get a much better energy production and retention. But if I want to go look at the Explorer, E1, my Explorer, everything that's hidden, I got some spotlights, a small reactor, which is totally fine because it's just a little guy. And then everything on the Galahad, which is a lot of stuff. Alright, let's go upstairs. Oh no, let's look in the back. Check this shit out. These are my 2 giant ass containers. These are the reactor. Can you hear it? It's kind of faint. But these took a while. Oh god, they took a while. And let's check out the back real quick here. My back porch with my 2 jump drives that are protected. You see, I had to protect the jump drives because I keep bumping into shit. This thing is so big. It's so beefy. And it works. It works. I finally built a Galahad that works. This is the inverted. So I put the gravity generator upside down, and my brains were all over the roof. Didn't pay attention. Here's something. There's one mistake. One mistake that I made is this. I needed one more block over to get this to work. These stairs to be even. I really don't like this, but it's the only thing I don't like about the Galahad. Because I did want the trapdoor, but I needed it to be up against like stairs. But anyway, here's why it didn't work. Because if I pushed this over one more, I would not have had access to the back wall of conveyors and the vent, and I needed to be able to get to these spots. These are the gyros over here. I could still destroy this and make it work, but I already had everything built, and this was a secondary feature. This little room, which I need to close. So anyway, this is a room that could have been anything else. I didn't really need it, but I added a bunch of conveyors so that I had connections to everything, just in case. And this is pretty fun. I learned how to use the sensors. So now, if I walk over here, that door closes, and if I walk in front of it, or if I open this one and walk past it, it closes automatically. Yeah, buddy. And we're at the front of the ship. Oh, buddy. The Galahad. Very pleased with this. Let's get back inside. Oh, see what I did? Did it wrong. That's okay. I set up this to close all the doors. And this is the hangar door close, but we can also close it from right there. You can't see because the goddamn words are in the way. But there you go. Yeah. Alright, buddy. The Galahad. I made a roomy cockpit. You can see everywhere. Alright. That does it. Anyway, and from here I just used the jump drives to get... I went to Mars, I went to the moon. Really nothing there. I was going to build something on each planet, but I didn't really need to. I got the achievement for getting all the planets. And I was pretty pleased with it. Anyway, that's the Galahad. This was the dream that that I had the last time we played. And goddamn, it was quite a while ago, huh? Alright. Well, I think that'll do it for me. Alright, buddy. I'll catch you next time.